Today, we are going to be discussing about something really amazing that we all should know in CorelDraw. Now, what is that? We are going to be seeing how we can actually make use of the power clipping and how we can fully understand the power clipping in CorelDraw. Now, what does it mean to power clip? What it means to power clip is actually putting in your shape, your text, or whatsoever inside another shape or text. Now, today we are going to see how we can make use of the power clipping with our text and also with our shapes, and how we can actually make it a design using our shapes. Now, let's get started. Alright guys, so now we are going to see how we can make use of the power clipping with our shape. Now first, I'm just going to draw my shape. I can use any shape of my choice, so I'm just going to be using this. Good. So now with this, I'll just right click on this and drag it inside here. I'd right click, hold, and drag it inside here. Now mind you, while I was outside there, it was looking like a H that is slant. Then when I take it inside here, it's now round. So when I leave it here, you see the power clip inside. Then you click on it. Now it has power clipped. Now let me show you another method of power clipping. I'm just going to Ctrl Z. Another method of power clipping is I'll just right click on my image, then click on the power clip inside. Then I go to where I want this image to go into, which is this shape here. Then I click. This is it. Now this is how we can actually power clip with our shape. Also, let's also see how we can power clip with our shape still, but this time around we are going to be using this image. Now I'm just going to put this here. Let me use another shape this time around. Okay, let me use the polygon. I want it to be having 6 sides. Okay, then let me rotate it a little. Good. All right, so now this is what I'll be using to power clip this inside. Now remember, when we want to power clip, you just right click on it. You see the power clip inside, you click and then you click inside here. But this time around, we are going to find a way of doing this. Now we click on this, you hold your control, you click on it. Now we want to edit this. If we want to edit it, you click on it first, you hold your control and click on it again. Then it will take you inside. Another method of doing it is you click on it first, you come to edit here, at the top here, you click on it, and this is it. So now I want my image to be like this. I want it to actually come outside. Good. Then when I put it like this, I copy it. I will copy it. Then I'll take it outside. Now if you watch, it's actually cutting her head here. So then I'm just going to paste what I copied, then come straight to my shape tool, and then I'm going to reduce this part. I'll reduce it down to this point. Good. So now this was how they actually created stuff like this. Now I can actually remove this head here, which was still there, but no, I want to leave it together. I'll just Ctrl Z. Then I can group everything together. I like everything. I click on Ctrl G. I just grouped everything, and this is it. To give it a feel, just click on the color and to give it a feel. So this is another method we can actually make use of our power clip. Now let's see some other method. This time around we are going to see how we can actually use the designing method. Now I'm just going to be having a shape here. I'm going to be duplicating it, copy here, then Ctrl R to repeat. Now let me show you what I did right here. Now I want to have a duplicate of this particular shape. What I do is I click on it first, I hold my control. Holding the control is I want it to be on same line with this, then I right click on it and drag. Then when I leave it, you see the copy here, I click on copy here, then I can now repeat it by clicking on Ctrl R to repeat. This is it. So I'm just going to select all of them, click on it again, then I'm going to tilt this a little. Good. So now I'm going to power clip this inside here, but before I do that, I need to group all of this. Now why am I grouping it? If I don't group it and I try to power clip, it's going to just work on one of it. Now this is what I mean. I want to power clip it inside here. I just do like this, power clip. It's going to work on just this one, but instead I want it to affect all of them at the same time. So that is when I'm now going to be grouping all of them together. Control G to group. Then I come here, right click, drag it here, and power clip inside. Now this is it. So I'm just going to go inside to edit and make it more bigger. Good. Then I can now remove the outline. Now this is it. This is so amazing. Now let's see some other way you can actually do it. Now this time around we're going to be using this shape. So I'm just going to draw another one here. Then I'll curve the edge of it. I'll tilt it a little like this. Okay, let me just give it a little spacing. Copy here, repeat. Now I'll just group them. Then I come here to copy this one. Let me ungroup it. Then go inside, copy this. I'll paste it here. Then I'll power clip it inside his. Good. Then I need to increase this. Now after increasing this, I'm now going to copy it. I'm going to now copy. Then when I go outside, I paste it. Now after pasting this, I can now maybe come up here to reduce the outline. Good. So now this is, in fact, this is so wonderful. We can actually use this too when we are trying to create a design. Then we can decide to maybe give it a feel, a white feel. Now this is it. So coming up with designs using the power clipping is also important. With the power clipping, you can do so many things. In fact, it is so wonderful using the power clipping in CorelDraw. Now let's see how we can actually use the power clipping in our text. So I'm just going to bring out the text here. I'll just be putting in YouTube. All right, I'll make this bigger. I'll make it bold. Good. So now I'm just going to copy the image again. I want to copy, I want to use this. Paste. Good. Now I'll come here, right click, drag it inside here. Then I'll see power clip inside. I'll click on it. Then I'll go inside to edit it. This is it here. Going inside to edit it. I want it to fill from this end to the other. Good. Now after this, I just copy it. Then I go outside. Now when I paste it, I'll come to my shape. I can also do the same thing, like highlighting all of this and reducing it. I want it to be on top of this. Good. Now you just see this. We actually used the YouTube in power clipping this and then transformed it this way. So this is another wonderful way we can actually make use of the power clipping. So you can see that the power clipping is a very wonderful and powerful tool we can actually use in CorelDraw. The power clipping, with it you can make your work so nice, and in fact it makes you stand out as a professional designer using CorelDraw. All right, so believing you've all understood what we've discussed about the power clipping and how you can actually go about with it, I believe now you can actually do this on your own. All right guys, so this is where we're going to stop for today. Do not forget, continue to hit the subscribe button. Do not forget to like, continue to share, and drop a comment on the comment section below. All right guys, so see you guys in our next class and stay safe.